Watchdog's job isn't to chase noise, it's to guard what's real. First, up tonight, Donald Trump's world, the summit that never was. So, starting out, the Financial Times was the first to break this. The planned Trump-Putin summit in Budapest has been called off. What was meant to be a reset in the U.S.-Russia relations fell apart before it ever began. The reason, if you ask why, Moscow came to the table demanding territorial concessions from Ukraine, a reduction in Ukraine's armed forces, and a written guarantee that Kiev would never join NATO. But Washington called that a non-starter. And after many tense phone calls between Sergei Lavrov and Marco Rubio, the U.S. pulled the plug. Even allies quietly agreed. The Russians had no interest in ever compromising. For a moment, there was hope that this meeting might cool the war's temperature. Instead, it reminded the world that we're still playing Cold War games on a hot planet. In the Watchdog's view, diplomacy died before it spoke because pride shouted first. And as Ukrainian President Zelensky once said, we are ready for peace, but not surrender. That's the kind of line that echoes, because peace built on surrender isn't peace at all. Next up, the nuclear return, a dangerous reawakening. And as if tensions weren't high enough already, President Donald Trump ordered the Pentagon to resume nuclear weapons testing immediately. He said America must test on an equal footing with Russia and China. It's a line that sounds simple, but the echo is global. Iran called the move a serious threat to world peace. Russia said if Washington breaks the moratorium, they'll follow suit. But let's be real and pause here for a second. The U.S. hasn't detonated a nuclear weapon since 1992. That's 33 years without an explosion, and 33 years of fragile restraint, holding the world together by the thinnest thread of trust. When leaders start talking about tests, what they're really testing is the world's patience. Even some analysts warn, if one nation breaks the seal, others will rush in. Nuclear silence could become nuclear noise again. And for those of us who have worn the uniform, who've seen what even conventional weapons can do to cities, to families, the thought of waking that monster again isn't strength. It's madness wrapped in applauses. As I said years ago on a patrol in Iraq, the power to destroy doesn't make you powerful. The power to restrain